there is this thing I didn't want to talk about, because anytime I listen to some people or come across some people saying that, hey, this social person was a Christian before converted either to Islam or become a traditional worshipper, there are some certain questions I do ask, but unfortunately none of them couldn't answer me convincingly. You see, I asked them question that, are you a born-again Christian? Are you a disciple of Christ? Do you partake in the flesh and in the blood of Jesus Christ? Do you have a personal encounter with Christ? If you do, how was the experience? Do you have personal fellowship with Christ? If you do, how was the experience? Do you have the joy of salvation in you before? If you do, how was the experience? Because the joy of salvation has nothing to do with how much money you have in your bank account or how many certificates you were able to get. It has nothing to do with that, because the joy that is unspeakable. Are you a Christ? Do you have Christ in you? Do you understand what it means, the power of the resurrection of Jesus Christ? Do you know what it means? Do you have or know what it means by the hope of Christian? If you cannot answer me those questions, it means that you are not a born-again Christian. You are just a church goer, or maybe because you came from a Christian home, or you are brought up by a Christian person, you become an accidental Christian. And if you don't have a personal encounter with Christ, there is no way you can tell me that you are a Christian or you are a born-again Christian. It means that you stood for nothing, and you know, when someone stood for nothing, you can fall for everything. Because if you believe indeed that Christ is the way, the truth, and the life, or you believe as well that Christ is the light of the world, and have that light in you and have experience on what it means to be in light, there's no way you want to move out of it. There is no way. It's nearly impossible for a disciple of Christ, for a born-again Christian, for someone who have a personal encounter with Christ, say, I'm not going to be a Christian anymore, I'm going to another religion. It's impossible. Yes, I know that time, that the person may not be that fervent in the activities of the things of God, or being backslide. Yeah, he can backslide because the Bible talk about it. You can backslide even to 7 times, and you can still come back, or decide not to go to church, stay out from the church for some time. It happens to so many of us. But you say you want to renounce Christianity because of what? If you do, that means that you never even have an experience of what it means to have Christ in you before, in the first place. That's what it means. So anytime you come across people saying that, oh, I am a Christian before I become, ask them questions. If they cannot answer you, it means they are just churchgoer. They are just churchgoer. They are not born-again Christian. They are not a disciples of Christ. They don't have salvation in them. Because you came from a Christian home, that automatically, no. Because you came from a Christian home, that doesn't mean you are automatically a born-again Christian, or you have salvation in you. No, it's a personal thing. Or because your dad is a pastor, or your mother is a pastor, that doesn't mean you automatically become a born-again Christian, or you have a salvation of Christ in you. No, it's a personal thing. It's not something you transfer to anybody. It is not something someone can hear from anyone. No, it's a personal thing. So anytime you come across any person talk like that, ask them questions. Then you know. Then you know if they indeed they are born again Christian or not. Thank you, please.